Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we try to solve some problems of percentage from SSC previous year question paper. So here the first question is given as if 80% of A is equals to the 50% of B and B is equals to X% of A, then what is the value of X? So at first we write it here 80% of A, that means 80 by 100 into A. This is equals to 50% of B, that means 50 by 100 into B, and here we find the value of B by A, 8 by 8 into A, this is equals to 5 into B. So we write it here B by A, we get the value is 8 by 5, and then the next line is given B is equals to X% of A, that means the B equals to X%, that means X by 100 into A, and we write it here B by A into 100, this is equals to X, and here B by A we know that the value is 8 by 5, so we write it here. So 8 by 5 into 100, this is equals to X, and here 20, and we get the 160, this is the value of X. So our answer goes to 3. Question number 2 is given as if X is 80% of Y, what percent of Y is X? So here we write it here, X is 80% of Y, that means X equals to 80%, that means 80 by 100 into Y. So we try to find the what percent of Y is X. So Y equals to 100 by 80 into X, and if we try to find the percentage, that means the percentage of Y is equals to 100 by 80 into 100 into X. So we get here the value is 0 is cancel, and 5 into 2 this is 10, and 4 into 2 this is 8, and this is a 25. So 5 into 25 into X, so we say that the 125% of X. So our answer goes to 4. Here the question number 3 is given as if 8% of X is the same as the 4% of Y, then 20% of X is the same as the what percent of Y. So at first we write it here 8% of X, that means 8 by 100 into X is equals to 4% of Y, that means 4 by 100 into Y. So we try to find the value of here, so we get 8 into X, this is equals to 4 into Y, and the 4X is equals to the 2Y, and if we multiply with 5, so 20X is equals to the 10Y. So if the 20% of X, that means we say here the 20 by 100 into X is equals to 10 by 100 into Y. So we write it here 20% of X, this is equals to 10% of Y. So our answer goes to 1.